So, are you gonna make sure you make the YouTube video today? Alright, you make the YouTube video today. Goodbye! Hi everyone. So, basically, I'm just gonna do a get ready with me before I have to go to a baby appointment. I guess I'll just talk to you guys about how the pregnancy is going so far with the second baby while I get ready. So let's get started. So when we moved into our new house, we were unpacking and stuff, and I've been taking pregnancy tests because we weren't really trying to have a baby, but we were just, we weren't really protecting or anything, but we weren't really trying to have a baby. So it was kind of just like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, okay. So I've been taking just random tests just whenever to see if I was pregnant or not, just because I was kind of excited to have a baby. So I was just taking them randomly. One morning I woke up, I took it, and like with Timothy, when I took his pregnancy test, it was instantly positive. So when I took this test, I sat, it usually tells you to wait for like 3 minutes or whatever. And so I waited for like 30 seconds because Timothy's only took like, it literally just like went across and it was positive. So I was pretty much expecting it to be like that. Well, it wasn't. So I sat there for the 30 seconds and it was negative. And I just put it back in the test, the wrapper, and put it in the trash. Well, my sister-in-law, she lives with us. She was helping us unpack our room, or helping me. And she was like, have you taken a test today? And I was like, yeah, it was negative. Like, I'll just try again in a couple of days to see if it's positive or not. And she was like, can I see it? And I was like, yeah. And I went and got it, and she opened it, and she was like, I think this is positive. And I was like, no, like, I waited, and there was no double line or anything. And she took it out and she like turned it around and she was like, I'm pretty sure this is positive. And there's like this really, really faint line. And I was like, okay. So I went to the store and we got a digital test just to make sure that I was really, pregnant. Just because it will tell you yes or no if you're pregnant or not, just so you're not like wondering. And I go and get it, I take it, and sure enough, it's positive, which is fantastic. Tristan did tell me that once I found out, he wanted to find out the same day, because we did want to keep this pregnancy a secret just until the safe zone, which is like past your 14 weeks, just so you get past the first trimester, because miscarriage is really common in the first trimester. So as long as I told him that he was, happy. So we went and got a cake, and I had already ordered this outfit just for whenever it did happen that we did have another baby, for Timothy to wear, just saying that he was going to be a big brother. And we waited for him to get home, and then we told him that way, which we recorded it and stuff, just for us to have. So that's how I found out, and the story behind how I found out that I was pregnant with baby number 2 at 18. So I went to my first appointment. This pregnancy has been much different from Timothy's, just because Timothy's was so easy. It was just like a breeze being pregnant with Timothy. I had like a little bit of morning sickness and whatnot, but it was nothing that I couldn't handle or whatever. But with this baby, I didn't have morning sickness or anything, but when I went to my first appointment, I had to be put on steroids because the gland that makes the progesterone, which grows your baby, it had ruptured, so I had to take a steroid to pretty much artificially grow the baby up until the 12 weeks, because after 12 weeks your baby has its own gland in the placenta that does it for you. So I had to do that, and then she's just been behind in her growth just by like a week or so. So she's not like too small or anything, but it's just much different from Timothy, because Timothy, he was always ahead just because he was a bigger baby. So yeah, we did the sneak peek blood test to find out what our gender was at the 9 weeks, just because with Timothy I really wanted a girl, and I didn't get it. And so I was really just like wanting to know if I was pregnant with a girl or not, just like right away, just so, because with Timothy I had what's it called, the disappointment, like the gender disappointment. And so I wanted to make sure that I was like pretty much over it by the time, you know, everything, just because with Timothy I found out at 20 weeks and I was upset about it for quite a long time. But so we got the test done, and we got the next day results, and they were sent to my mom, and we did the gender reveal the next day. And we did like, we did like a balloon thing, not like the big balloon, but we did like a balloon where you had to throw darts at it, and like whatever gender got to 3 balloons first, that was it. And we had 2 blue ones and 2 pink ones, and that last one was just pretty much telling us if we were having a boy or a girl or not. And Tristan hit the last balloon and it was pink, so we're having a girl. I'm really excited about it, just because, you know, I want, like, now that I've had a son, like, I think it's my turn to get to have a girl, because Tristan really wanted a boy. So I think it's only fair that I get a girl. But now I'm getting ready to go to my next appointment. They're gonna, I think all they're doing is just checking my weight and her heart rate, and doing like a mini ultrasound, because he uses like a small handheld one, and he tries to do that every time just to make sure she, you know, is doing good and looks good in there. And I think I get my glucose test, they're gonna give it to me so I can like come in and take it just whenever I hit, like, I think they do theirs at like 26 or 28 weeks, I can't remember, because I know you take it usually in between your 24 weeks and 28 weeks. So I hated that with Timothy. Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to die, just because I was already so sick with Timothy and all that sugar on my stomach, and you can't puke, just because if you puke you have to retake it. So I'm really hoping it's not like that. I also got the orange kind, the Fanta kind, or whatever they call it, and I was hoping that they'd have the lemon lime, just because I prefer that way more over the Coca-Cola one and the Fanta one. So they didn't have it last time, so hopefully this time they have it, just because that's what I'd really want, just because I think it would be not as bad. Because I know that you have to like wait an hour, and you like come in like at like your 30-minute mark, just so you like come in on time and stuff, because they have to take it like right at the hour mark. So yeah, I'm just really not looking forward to that. And I think I have to get my blood taken today, so I should be fasting, I think. They have to do like a panel of some sort. I'm just not excited for when I hit like the 35 weeks and they start doing they check your cervix. Oh, that is the worst. Just because it's just like you're already in pain, and you know, you're already uncomfortable and everything hurts and it's heavy, and now your cervix is getting checked to make sure everything's going good. I think I have some Asian descent in me, and I want to do that like test to see where you come from and like what's your ethnical background. And just because like my mom, like our eyelashes and stuff, and just like the way our like eyes sit, our eyelashes like go like straight down, just like how like someone in an Asian culture would. So like we always like wondered if we have that, and that's just because we have no idea. Because on my dad's side, my family's from Sicily, but my great grandmother was adopted, so some of that is like unclear as to like if there's any, or like way back if we had any in our family, because we're just unsure. So I'm like really curious because I want to get that done, just because, you know, it's kind of cool to find out like where your family's from, just because you only hear from like who you talk to. So like my great grandparents, but they obviously don't know everything, and I might have more of something in me than, you know, my sister per se. And I want to get it done like for my son, like when he's older, because Tristan, like they think that they know where they're from, but I think it'd be cool just to find out for sure. And then Timothy, to find out like what he got from like which parent. I think that'd be really awesome. I can't talk while I do this because I have to make that stupid face, or like I have to like really concentrate on what I'm doing. And I'm sick right now, so like I sound like death. I also really hate this mascara. My friends said that it was good and stuff, and like people on YouTube, like I've heard say that it's good. Like it like is anti-clump, and like that is not anti-clump. That is so bad. So I like want to go back and get something else, but also I spent money on this. I think it was like $8. I know that's like not that much, but like just to like go to waste, it's like really annoying, just because you're expecting so much, and I am not really digging the results. So I'm just trying to like use it until I can't anymore, until I'm over it. Which I have been over it for like a week, but it's okay. We'll just get over it. I don't usually get ready that often though, so you guys are lucky. I get ready maybe like once a week, so it's really uncommon for me to just sit down here and put my makeup on. I really am hoping to like keep up on this, maybe. I don't know, we'll see how it goes, just because I get bored during the day, and I'm luckily right now Tristan isn't working, but like usually Timothy is like with me 100% of the time. So I'm really lucky that he's watching him right now for me to do this, but like during the day, usually he'll go to work, and he has his own hours too, just because he owns his own roofing company. So it's kind of just like however his work schedule goes. But usually I stay home with Timothy, and he will leave. And so I have to do all of this usually I'll have to do all of this just while I'm by myself. So, and Tristan's sister does live with us, so my sister-in-law. So she does try to help out as much as she can with Timothy when I'm, you know, trying to do just basic things. So it's really nice to have other people around just to like help you out, because it does get stressful when you're by yourself, and you know, just having somebody there when it gets hard. Because before I would be home by myself and Tristan would be at work, and I would just have to deal with it on my own. And I did get postpartum depression with Timothy, so it was hard to be just like in one room or one place with Timothy, just like by myself, just because I couldn't like unwind or anything, and I think it made the postpartum depression worse. But when winter came around again, Tristan's work slowed down, and it helped. And with him just like being home more, just because in roofing season, the weather, once it starts to get colder and snows more, obviously you can't get on the roof because there's snow on there. So he's been home and helped a lot with Timothy, so I'm really grateful for that. But yep, I'm ready to go to our doctor's appointment. I don't want to have the glucose test done. My baby is crying, so I will see what he is doing. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. I'll reply to all of you guys. So I lost the end of me saying thank you guys for watching the video. So I just wanted to record something really fast to say that I am thankful for you guys, and thank you for watching the video. I will post it very soon.